Now the Celtics season is over, it's time to look towards the NBA Draft. And this year the Celtics are looking good in the first round as they have two picks at number 16 and number 28 overall. They have two major needs that they show throughout the season and in the playoffs. Number one is a wing scorer. Their two starters this year, Evan Turner and Jay Crowder, both averaged under 10 points per game. Now, they provided a lot of impact, such as passing and defensive prowess, and of course, high intensity. But under 10 points a game is not ideal for a starter in the NBA. Next, they need to look at an interior defender. They have some good talent on the inside, such as Kelly Olynyk and of course Jared Sullinger, but they're more offensive oriented. What they need is someone that can block shots and make people a little less able to get to the rim. Now, for their first pick in the first round, number 16 overall, I believe they should look at Sam Dekker out of Wisconsin. Now, Sam is a 6'9" small forward, so he shows a great NBA size. And this year he averaged 14 points per game and 5 rebounds. He has NBA range, is a penetrator, and is athletic enough to defend the 3 and 4 positions in the NBA. This year in the NCAA tournament, and as they showed on TV in high school, he's a clutch shooter who can pull up from anywhere on the court in the final seconds to make a shot, which is something that the Celtics have lacked since the departure of Paul Pierce. Next, with their next pick at number 28 overall, they should look at a more troubling prospect, Robert Upshaw out of Washington. Now, he shows great size at 7 feet, which is something the Celtics need, but he was kicked off 2 teams in the last 2 years for various team violations. His coaches just say that he can't really find a fit, and he's sick of dealing with the player. So this throws up many red flags. But at number 28 overall, he'd be a great value pick. He led the nation this year after only playing 24 minutes per game. He got 4.5 blocks per game with 10 points and 8 rebounds. Now these are impressive stats and could translate well into the NBA, but the red flags are something to look at. But if the Celtics do their due diligence, then I believe that they can get what they need. With Sam Dekker, now that you have him starting at small forward, you have a better offensive viable option. And you can put Jay Crowder on the bench, where he can really shine and come in as a defender and as a high-intensity player. Now, you can move Evan Turner back to the shooting guard position, which is more of his natural position, and he can back up Avery Bradley, where he can also provide some passing off the bench and defensive intensity. With Robert Upshaw, you could have Tyler Zeller, Kelly Olynyk, and Jared Sullinger all come off the bench, or have Jared Sullinger start at power forward.